I'm Grumps. I'm not so Grump. And we're the GameGrumps.
The government knows. The government knows. The government knows when you masturbate.
The government knows when you masturbate.
For anyone out there who would like something weird to start their day with, I would strongly recommend The Government Knows by the band Knower. Knower.
It's a good song.
It's really weird and awesome, and it's got
Well, you gotta look up the music video.
Yeah. Lots of weird shit happening, which is what I'm into. So, good for you, people in Knower. Happy for you. Meanwhile, we're here.
Yeah, playing Zelda.
Yeah. Before we dive into this, I just want to say, mad respect to the young lady in the American flag bodysuit and the young gentleman in the military corn dog vest in that video, because they're really just following their dreams, and you can feel it and appreciate it.
Oh yeah.
Especially as like people who make weird fucking videos ourselves.
Oh, for
to music,
sure.
so
They really nailed it.
it was actually one of the guys from Twerp who sent me that video.
It would be.
Yeah, of course. They were like, "You will like this."
Wait,
And
was it Meowch?
no, it was Half Hogan, the drummer.
Oh.
Yeah, Captain Robot. And I was like, "Yes, you were fucking right, brother." Okay, so anyway, here we are. Go for it.
Okay.
He may be a champion, but Miffa had no such relationship with him. So why should he receive such an order? This is too much, my liege. I do not understand it one bit.
I'm leaving. And his footsteps are like super embarrassing. Like, That Muzu is not easily swayed once his mind is set. Also, he is disgusting. I mean, like, wow. You must understand, he was in charge of educating my dear daughter Miffa.
That's why she turned out to be so dumb.
Yeah, and so dead. Naturally, she means a lot to him, just as she means the world to us. She's dead now, though. Thanks for bringing that up. Ever since we lost her to the Calamity, he has grown to despise Hylians. Because, I mean, they're not the ones who killed her, so fucking of course he blames them. I hope you can forgive his rudeness and his sliminess.
And his 40 footsteps.
Yeah, he's disgusting. But what shall we do now? Twister? Naked Twister?
Apples to apples?
Have you heard of Parcheesi? It's kind of old school, but good. I tasked Muzu with finding the shock arrows we will need to appease Varuta. But now he has rushed off in a hoof.
In a hoof?
In a hoof.
Do not let his words concern you. I will work this out with Muzu.
When did that become his voice?
I shall return shortly.
Peace. Oh, shit! He slips on a gross farty footstep print. Rolls down the stairs like... Sidon, I suppose that means you are going to tell him.
Tell him what?
Link, Muzu is most likely at the square down below, looking to fight you.
Square for a square, am I right?
Would you mind going down there? I'd like you to try to quote-unquote speak to him.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Bring your axe.
Yeah.
For maximum conversation.
Return with his stingray head.
Once you've spoken to it.
Once you've quote-unquote spoken. I'm just stealing their sneaky river snails like crazy, dude.
Yeah, good.
They use it to,
They were sneaky to begin with, so fuck them. That's what I say.
Sneaky fucking snails. Now, where's this? Is this the square? This isn't the square. This is like the hot tub.
Well, a nice, lithe, nubile young Hylian to get nude in the hot springs. ...
Your Link. The perpetrator who forced Lady Miffa to join his crusade 100 years ago, only to be destroyed by Calamity Ganon.
But why am I telling you your life story? You're you!
I should know that the elderly here who love Lady Miffa still remember, and they still resent you.
But luckily I'm only 22 years old, so I'm not elderly.
I've retired from my role as a priest, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah,
Who cares?
oh my God.
God, engaged couples, I don't give a fuck.
Just trying to steal your fucking snails.
Yeah, could you just step away from the snail for a second, please? I don't care about your life story, Jesus. Well, don't touch it then!
Fuck this lamp! Why is it electrical? Every time! Watch this! I, Sagan, the aptly named Demon Sergeant, shall strike down the divine beast forever.
Is he crazy?
He just wants to impress her.
But she's dead. Yeah.
Finally, I can avenge Lady Miffa. It's been 100 years since you last show your face. Now I, Sagan, will cut you down myself.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Playing dumb, eh? Nice try, but you cannot fool me, Champion Link. You were unable to protect Lady Miffa from Calamity Ganon. It has been
Oh my god, you said this. You said this 5 seconds ago. We know.
Oh my god. I will drown Ruta in shock arrows. I already know I have to shoot shock arrows at him, man.
I'll cut you down myself, but first to attend to this lamp some more.
I'll go ahead and take that shock arrow.
Hey! I'm in the middle of my shock arrow training. I must learn to withstand them.
Did they put must and just in capitals because they rhyme?
Must and just. You must let me train, cause I just need it in my brain.
Wow.
Yeah,
Is it because we listened to Informer by Snow that you're so on point with your rhymes right now?
Yeah.
Hello, I'm the fattest angel. I'm basically a Russian doll with 2 goopy wings.
I'm the smallest Russian doll. The bigger Russian dolls are actually smaller than I am.
Whoa, you just got a heart container for that?
Yeah.
For talking to the dumpy Cadbury cream egg statue? Damn, man, that's awesome.
They're all around the world, man.
That's really nice.
I collect the spirit orbs, and that's what they're for.
Oh.
Yeah, and I'm gonna get some. I'm just gonna do heart containers so I can get the master sword.
Good call.
Hopefully.
You can trade them for other things?
What?
You can
No. It's with the master sword. The whole situation. I need to have hearts to get it.
Got it. How many?
I don't know,
Shit.
but a lot.
Cool.
More than I have now.
Cool. That's pretty much where I was going with that.
I don't want to talk to you. You're stupid.
Diving
You're
is
just dumb.
beauty. All right, I'll just keep walking then.
Yeah. Diving is the one true way to
Can
live
I interest
life.
you in Scientology? No.
Of fishology?
In ichthyology?
Ichthyology?
Yeah. That's the study of fish, bro.
Ichthyosis, dude. Harlequin ichthyosis.
Yep. Don't know what you're talking about anymore, but...
Hey, what's up, Miffa?
I don't care what you say. Let's talk.
You came all the way here, but it was in vain. I have no desire to speak with you.
What do you mean all the way here? I walked down the stairs.
Listen well, Muzu. There is something you need to know. He who stands here, the man called Link, is the one whom my sister, Miffa, had feelings for.
She laid her fish eggs on the ground and he swam above them, fertilizing them with his seed. That's how everyone does it.
I watched the beautiful art of lovemaking from afar. Although taboo. I was only a child then, so I do not know it myself at the time, but it is so. I grew up hearing my father tell stories, some of which were about my sister's undying love for a Hylian named Link.
Coincidence? I think not.
What? No!
What exactly is my clothes and what's my skin here?
I look in the mirror every morning confused.
Just not really sure.
What do I remove when I shower? You cannot fool me with such a fanciful lie. Not this, Sora! How could Lady Miffa possibly have feelings for a Hylian like him? He's so young and supple. Fit. The facts are clear. He remembers nothing, even when he looks upon Princess Miffa's statue.
It is the truth, Muzu. Though you never knew it, he was ever in Miffa's heart.
She had a thing for incredibly short, non-fish guys. She towered over him.
I mean, just look at her. Wow.
That is a life-size statue.
He could crawl inside of her fishy okay.
Okay. Wow. The director's going for the Oscar.
Yeah!
Oh, sweet flashback.
It's the elephant when it was okay.
Yeah, we fucked on it.
It's a good place to fuck, man.
Oh, in the trunk of an elephant?
Yeah, dude.
Preaching to the choir, bro.
I was thinking.
She's cute.
This reminds me of the time we first met.
And it goes into
You were
another
just a reckless
flashback.
child. Always getting yourself hurt at every turn. Every time I would heal you.
And then
just
you
as
go
I'm
back to
doing
see
right
that
now.
slut.
I
Your
thought
heart
it was
broken in
funny
pieces
how,
again.
being a Hylian,
Zelda's a real
you
bitch,
have
huh?
grown up so much faster than I did. I was always willing to heal your wounds,
fish.
even back then.
Even back when?
Oh, I get it.
Can you just hurry up and heal my arm?
Yeah, I got...
Gotta go back to jacking it.
That's my jack arm.
So if this Calamity Ganon does in fact return, what can we really do? We
But
just don't
raise the
seem to
roof
know
and
much
dance all night.
about what we'll be up against. But know this, that no matter how difficult this battle might
I
be,
can't tell you how much hotter you'd be if you didn't have that entire fish on your head.
to do you harm, then I will heal you,
She has like fishy teeth too.
no matter when
Oh,
She has like sharp, fishy shark teeth.
that's
or what you know.
a deal killer. I hate to say it.
Always protect you.
How's she forming S sounds
whole thing
with
is over,
pointy teeth?
I don't know,
maybe
man.
things can go
The
back
voice
to how
actress
they
isn't a
used to
shark
be
person.
when
All
we were
right, good
young.
point.
We're looking for people with sharp teeth to voice a sharp teeth character.
Perhaps
We want it to
could
be
spend
very
some
accurate.
time together.
So yeah, she's way into Link, dude.
Yeah, seriously.
I mean, who wouldn't be?
She's giving him those fertilized my eggs from a distance while floating above them eyes.
Did you just jack it in front of us? Like fully? To completion?
What is the matter, Link? Are you unwell?
Were you unable to complete?
You're quivering like a hatchling. Whatever is the matter?
I remember.
Oh! Do not mistake me for a fool, Hylian. There is no way you remembered her just now, when it is most convenient.
I mean, he is pretty.
Yeah.
He's like the most reasonable guy right now.
In any case, without any solid proof, I cannot possibly take you at your word. If you have any such proof, now is the time to show it. Do so, and I shall tell you how to get those shark arrows, yes, as well as anything else you wish to know.
As well as anything else. Like,
Anything!
I'll tell you that one thing and all things! Like, alright, you could have just said all things.
Lucky for you, we have proof.
ahead.
I gotta put on my Zora armor and it like fits perfectly, you know? You know how it goes.
I got the Zora armor that you wore after you got out of bed with Mifa.
Muzu, look closely at the clothes Link is wearing.
You really think changing your clothes is going to make me... You're gorgeous. Your abs and pecs. Not well defined, but definitely nubile. What in the... That is the Zora armor. Lady Mifa made that by hand, and yet it fits you perfectly. What is the meaning of this?
Now you understand, do you not?
They were fucking. Like crazy fucking.
Why don't you get that? We've been hinting at it for the last hour. God. Now you know who her heart belonged to and who she made this special armor for.
She rode his hilly dick
Hilly dick!
all fucking night.
His elven dick. Throughout the land. From the seas of the Zora to the mountains of Lanayru.
She rode that dick until all the cows and other creatures came home. Oh my god, that's too funny.
The fact that this armor fits Link perfectly should be proof enough that Mifa made it for him and him alone. You have always disliked Hylians, even before the Great Calamity. That is why Mifa never told you. Now you know. You must promise to help him save us all, Muzu.
For God's sake, This is the man who drained his nugs in Mifa.
All right, fine. I get it. Jesus, don't have to spell it out for me. I've drained my nugs once or twice in my day.
Obviously just into the sea, though.
I mean, fuck, look at me.
I am a nightmare.
I never would have imagined she would make that special armor for one such as he.
You bitch! It's the perfect look.
I do not approve of you asking for help from a alien, but I suppose this is our only option at this point. I am a proud Zora. That means I must take responsibility for my unwarranted behavior towards you. As promised, I shall tell you where you can collect as many shock arrows as you need. A tall mountain over yonder. It is called Polymus Mountain.
Ploymus. Look at it. Look at the word I'm saying and then say it.
And there you will also find Shatterback Point. They made a movie about it. It was really gay.
But Shatterback Point Break.
I was thinking more about Brokeback Mountain.
Oh, yeah.
A terrifying creature has made its home up there. This awful beast shoots volley after volley of shock arrows. Even a single one could be fatal to Zora.
Why don't you just tell him about the shock arrow storage we have in the bag? You must mean that Lionel. He is a man beast, that one. That beast does indeed wield shock arrows, but we literally have a bunch laying in the back.
I warn you, Link. He's a maniac. Maniac on the floor. And he's dancing like he's never danced before.
He is vicious, to be sure. I am certain Link will rise to the challenge.
In order to appease the divine beast, I estimate that you will need at least 20 shock arrows. Do you think you can gather that many? I don't think so.
Shit. Still working on gathering wood so I can pay off the mortgage on my house.
Why do you still doubt him, Muzu? You have no doubt he will be... I have no doubt.
Now I'm all confused.
Sorry, slip of the mind. Little Freudian slip right there. Okay, Link, let's get moving. The fastest way to Polymus Mountain is to ascend that waterfall east of the domain. That Zora armor should come in handy. Just swim to the waterfall basin, and then go up the waterfall from there. I'll wait at the East Reservoir Lake. Get 20 arrows. Wonderful! Together we shall stop that divine beast's onslaught.
What the fuck are you?
And they all died.
Yeah. The divine beast sure did onslaught them.
Yeah. They were quickly slaughtered under his elephant trunk where Link boned Mifa 100 years before.
The end.
All right, next time on GameGrumps.
Next time on Good.
That was a fun one.
You bitch! You
Oh, goodness. Cool.
See you later.
Well, that's Zelda.